What's up, guys? Welcome back to Empyrion, and in today's episode we are continuing our work on our hover tank. And if we take a look at it, it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good indeed. Um, so this is definitely a completely different design than what I usually use. Um, I kind of think that the way I look at it, I think that it's got enough systems that it's not gonna be knocked out of a fight too easily. We're still working on where to put everything, and I'm thinking some of these systems we can actually put underneath. For example, I think I can put like the oxygen tanks underneath here and things like that. So we're gonna go ahead and put, because we got a lot of space under here. So we'll put, those are ammo crates for a base. I was like, what the crap? Why aren't those going on? All right. Okay, so did I screw up? Yeah, I completely screwed up. So I kind of wish that they would just make all the blocks condensed down into, like, I don't know. Like, I wish that they would make it to where you built your starter and any block would connect to it, as long as it's not like a item specific block. So if they could condense all these different blocks, like base blocks, like the concrete and stuff, those would stay only on bases, but they could condense down all the blocks that are used between all four different structures you can build, and that way they'd be a little bit easier, like storage wise. For example, like if you can have an ammo crate for all four different structures that you can build. So why have two different cargo boxes? You know, why not just condense them down and then it connects to it, but like it will change size depending on what you're connecting it to. I don't know, stuff like that I think would definitely kind of help things out. Alright, so where should we put this? Thinking right here, here. And we can use the substrate, or not, I keep saying substrates because you actually need some kind of substrate in order to build these, but they are composite. You can actually, anyway, what I was saying is you can actually use some of the composite blocks to fill in some of these gaps. We can actually put some boosters and a couple things like that on. Okay. Now, what else was it we had? We have a couple spotlights, an O2 station. Or O2 tank, I mean. That right there. Block it right there. It's looking good. I'm gonna actually take all these out and put just regular blocks down. Just gives it a little bit more protection. What else do we have? We have a fridge. And we have spotlights. The spotlights I definitely want on. I think what we'll do with those though is we'll do a we need some glass. Anyway, what I'll probably do with those blocks is might put them in the bottom. You can't make it to where you can't access them like regularly. You just have to do it through the control panel. I mean, a lot of people I know do the control panel thing anyway. Let's see here. What was it I was looking for? Glass. Alright, so we can't make any of that, but we can make the regular windows. We can make this... How many of these can we... Oh, we can only make one? Well, I guess we can... augment that one, like put that one in front of the actual cockpit and then have these kind of around maybe, I guess? Alright. Alright, let's see here. So for this cockpit, sloped 1 by 2. Ah! Talk about being launched up into the sky. I want the angled slope. That's not an angled slope. That's the one. Alright. I think that I could probably just do it like this. Not quite. Sometimes it's really hard to design a good cockpit. Repair. Okay. So can still try to do this. I don't know if it would really work real well though. We might be able to get that to work. Just have to try it. You know, I bet if we... do it like that, it works just fine. Okay. So we need some more glass. Not that much. Let's make another 5. Not worried about it. It's hard to be worried when you have turrets that knock them out of the sky as soon as they show up. Alright. And then on that fateful day, they actually destroyed his defenses. Oh, you know what? Need to do this side first. by one. Right there. And slope one by two, I mean. There we go. Now we have our cockpit. So get into it. We should probably that doesn't look quite right. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. Put a little shutter door there to kind of shut out that dill, and then I think it looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and get that shutter door. How do you build one of those? There we go. Alright, so while that's building, let's get onto the spotlights. Now the spotlights we can put underneath here, or we can put them on the front. Might be best to put them in the front. Put one here. And then we can put some on like all four sides. That way we kind of have a fairly bright area. Kind of have a 360 lighting in, you know, for a little bit there. The only question is, how would I put it on this side? Probably here, maybe? Alright, let's see how this looks. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Alright, so that shutter door should be done by now. Alright. I think that looks pretty good. Alright, next thing is, let's see how it handles real quick. Definitely seems to be pretty nimble. Not too bad on the side acceleration. Yeah, I think it's doing pretty good. Alright, so now what we'll do is... Oh, hey, my dill shut. Dude, I kind of like how that cockpit came together. Looks pretty nice. Alright, let's go look at turrets. So, what I'm thinking is... I want to have 2 minigun turrets and 2 rocket turrets. If we can build the rocket turrets. We might not be able to build them. So we can actually build at least one of each. And so the rockets take... No, this is kind of the stupid thing. It doesn't tell you exactly what they take. Anyway. Probably 130 millimeter. And then we'll need 15 millimeter. Alright, so now that we have our hover vessel, let's do some modifying here. So I'm going to take out all of these because I just don't like leaving all this space open. We'll use, for the most part, we'll use the substrate, or the, not the substrate, the composite. But like on these edges that I'm taking off, I'll use the steel. Let's see here. Alright, so these right here. Yeah, that looks good. A whole bunch of these. Alright. Alright. Alright, so we are on the blocks again. Oh, well, no, we have a few more. Hopefully it's enough. I doubt it, but... looks like I won't have enough, just like I said. And it looks like we're missing 2. Yeah, 2. Alright. Wonder if our, okay, so our turrets are done. Alright, got rockets growing, or not, building, I mean. Now, where did those turrets go? There. Okay. Think we should sleep off the night? Of course. I need to make an actual staircase or something that I can just walk up, because that's getting a little ridiculous. Alright. Alright, so we made 60 rockets. Let's go ahead and pull out our ammo. As much as I want to put this med station on, I don't think there's going to be any real good place to put it. Alright, where are those 2 steel blocks at? Alright, there we go. Substrate will kind of finish up everything. Oh crap, that thing scared me. Make sure it's no more little surprises. Holy crap. I'm sorry, the bugs kind of creep me out. They just do. Well, actually, yeah, that should be okay. Alright. So we're almost done. Like, you know, kind of like... I don't think I'll put a retractable turret on this because... Just because, there's not really a good place to put it. But I think, other than that, I think those are done. So we'll put the rocket turrets on the back. There we go. Alright. Now I do need some cargo boxes for loots. And because that's one thing that this absolutely has to have is cargo boxes. Okay. Got two. Again, I'd like to put this... There's a couple of things I'd like to put in there, but I don't know if I'll be able to fit them in anywhere. I mean, I can fit the fridge in. In fact, I can fit a lot of the stuff in underneath, but the question is, you know, is it worth putting it on there underneath? Okay, first off, where are the rest of my cargo boxes? Okay, so we got pretty much everything finished on this. Alright, okay, so, no, that's gonna have to be a regular steel block. But we can put them here and here. And then if we do it like this, kind of limits a little bit of the, chances of them getting destroyed. Alright, now I don't think we can get this med station on, not without adding on someplace, and I don't know if I really want to add on to it, knowing that I'd pretty much have to break something, you know. We could, now that I think about it, could always, well, I also got that. The O2 is honestly one of the more important things. torch there. Kind of do it like that, maybe. But that kind of ruins my idea for the medic station. So I was thinking we could... How big is this thing? Is it 2 by 2? Yeah, it's a 2 by 2. Which is the problem. I could always stick it into one of the pods. But I don't know how well that would work. I don't know if we'll be able to put this on, honestly. This medic station doesn't seem to be... You know, it's just a weird size. You know, that's the biggest thing. It's just a weird size. Alright, so I guess what we'll do is, we'll go ahead and make some shutter doors, or a shutter door, and then we'll make some blocks. So we'll make those. I just don't think we'll be able to put this medic station on. Honestly, I think what we'll end up having to do is just put like just bring health packs and stuff, because there's just no way of putting it on there without tearing apart what I've already built. And you know, I'd like to have the medic station. I just don't think it's going to be worth tearing this thing apart to get to. Our shutter door and our blocks. I kind of said that backwards, didn't I? Alright, let's get this stuff put on, and then I think we're pretty much done with it. Alright. There we go. Awesome. Alright guys, that's going to do it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. You know, this is one of the stranger looking vessels I've made. It's definitely one of my more unique designs. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I think next episode we might have to go test out our new vessel against the Xerix. Hopefully we don't lose. And I think that's about it guys. I'll see you guys next time.